Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Pingki Nurrani. Saya dari Prodi PGSD A121 dengan NPM 2114400028. Mata kuliah Bahasa Inggris. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, students. How are you feeling today? Beautiful day, is not it? I hope you are feeling fit today. Before starting our lesson, let's use pray together based on our own belief. Pray begin. Finish. Let's start our lesson now. Is everybody ready to start? Do you remember what we have learned last lesson? Today we are going to discuss about Ramadan fasting. The definition of fasting Ramadan according to Islamic law is an act of worship carried out by refraining from everything such as eating, drinking, bad deeds, and from those that break the fast from sunrise to sunset accompanied by intention because of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala with certain conditions and pillars. Fasting in Islam also often called Saum, which is one of the worship that has been exampled by Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Understanding the fasting of Ramadan in addition to maintaining laws is also obligatory for Muslims. This has been explained the word of Allah in Quran Surat Al-Baqarah versi 183, namely A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ya ayyuhalladzina amanu kutiba alaikumusiyam kama kutiba alal ladzina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. Shadaqallahul adzim. Meaning, all you who believe, fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, so that you might become pure. So, the word of Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala above explained that carrying out Ramadan fasting is obligatory, where it is a form of human responsibility to its creator directly and activities involving hablum minallah. Condition for compulsory fasting in Ramadan. After knowing the meaning of Ramadan fasting, the following are the mandatory requirements for running a good and correct Ramadan fast. 1. Have Islamic belief or are Muslim. 2. Have gone through puberty, or have reached adulthood. 3. Have sensory. 4. Physically and mentally healthy. 5. Not a traveler or on a long trip. 6. Pure from menstruation and childbirth. 7. Able or strong to carry out Ramadan fasting. The mandatory condition for fasting in Ramadan above must be met to carry out fasting in Ramadan. Valid or having reached adulthood is indeed one of the conditions, but for children it must also be taught from an early age to start fasting, even though it is only half a day, and more importantly, to teach the practice of fasting in Ramadan. The pillar and sunnah of fasting Ramadan. After the obligatory condition of fasting for Ramadan have been fulfilled, you must carry out the following 5 pillars of fasting. 1. Intention. Intention and prayer in the month of Ramadan are important stages in carrying out the fasting worship of Ramadan. The intention is carried out before carrying out the fasting worship of Ramadan. The intention of fasting Ramadan prayer is said before dawn arrives. Some hadiths also explain that the intention can be said at night before sahur or after the Tarawih prayer. 2. Refrain from eating, drinking, having sex, or other things that break the fast. Eat sunnah when fasting. In addition to the understanding of Ramadan fasting, its condition and its pillar, you also have to know the sunnah of fasting in Ramadan, so that your practice of worship will be greater. Here are some sunnah fasting in Ramadan. 1. Sahur. 2. Immediately break the fast during iftar time. 3. Read the iftar prayer. 4. Break the fast with sweets. 5. Feeding those who break the fast. 6. Increase worship and charity. Things that are macro when fasting. Macro are things that should not be done. 1. Cooking. 2. Shucking something in the mouth. 3. Tasting food with the tongue. For example, when cooking and tasting it. 4. Wearing perfume. 5. Siwak or brush your teeth when exposed to the hot sun. 6. Gargle outside of gargling ablution. Things that allow not fasting or cancel fasting. Fasting, especially Ramadan fasting, is obligatory, but there are some things that allow use mouth to pass or break the fast. However, it is obligatory to issue fidya or replace the fast on another day. 1. On a long trip. 2. Elderly parent. 3. In a state of illness. 4. Breastfeeding and pregnant women. The wisdom of fasting Ramadan. 1. Practice patience. 2. Forming akhlakul karimah. 3. Affect physical condition to be healthy. 4. Generation gratitude. 5. Increase pity in a person. 6. Cleanse oneself from sins deep. 7. Get used to living frugally. Okay, we have discussed Ramadan fasting. Goodbye, student. I will see you again next Wednesday. Have a nice weekend. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.